Okay, now I'm signed out. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Who is the host?
Yeah, no one is host.
Okay. Yeah, Surya is the host now.
Got
Please
it.
join.
Arey Baba, sorry for the late. It was like kind of a technical error with the Zoom. Okay, all are facing any issues with the Zoom, or is it working fine now?
There are still people who haven't connected yet. It's asking for the passcode.
WhatsApp ग्रुप है ना उसमें एक बार चेक करो फिर से एक बार लॉग आउट होकर लॉगिन करने बोलो if you are using a WhatsApp group tell them to do that.
Yeah, sure.
आज जरा लेट है तो भी we'll just solve this and go. Guys, today the class is going to be 1 hour only because you already know what is if and else. I'll be giving examples, most examples on that. So no need to worry about time part today. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. अपडेट किया रोनाल्ड ग्रुप पे?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened is like Zoom has got failed actually. पासवर्ड मुझे ही पासवर्ड पूछ रहा है वो लॉगिन होने के लिए. मेरी अकाउंट की मीटिंग शुरू है. I don't know why this happened. खुद का अकाउंट की मीटिंग शुरू करने के लिए खुद को पासवर्ड देना पड़ेगा. कॉमेडी.
We have only 13. 10 more people to join.
Exactly. Ah, who is speaking? Oh shit, what am I supposed to do here? Any updates on WhatsApp? कोई कुछ reply किया? Join होने के लिए कुछ? Huh?
Sir, actually, I shared the link of this meeting, sir, in the group, and some of the people were joining.
One number has reduced now actually. No one has joined, but one has down.
Actually,
We'll wait for 2 more minutes.
Actually, in group, so many is not there. Only some is there.
that's what the problem is, sir. And
Yes,
so many
sir.
of the people hadn't joined the
Only
group, sir.
15
And
members
few
or 10
people.
members is
एक
there.
के बाद एक के बाद एक बात करो ना, मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आता बीच में बात कर.
Sir, actually,
हाँ,
yes, sir, it's the sir. Actually, on the day, many of the people left, sir, when he had given the link of the group, sir. And now only few people were there in the group, and the people who were in the group had joined the class, sir. And remaining people hadn't get the link to join, sir.
अच्छा. Understandable.
And when we try to join from the portal, it's asking for password, sir.
Okay. What should we do? How to reach those people? Announcement में भी डाल दिया था मैं.
Yeah, they are having same problem.
Yeah, they're still facing the problem. Asking for
Once
password.
you announce the meeting ID and password, sir, so that they can join, sir.
I'm just copying the
Hello.
invite link.
Sir.
No. I'm copying the invite link into the announcement. Someone try to access that.
Yeah, but we can give ID and password, sir, so they can log in.
1 second. Okay. Someone from this meeting log out and join through that link, which I've given in the announcement.
Sir, I'll join, sir.
భయ్యా కింద వెస్ట్రన్ అక్క దగ్గర ఉన్నారా? బిల్డింగ్ బయటే ఉన్నారు కదా? ఓకే, జస్ట్ వెయిట్ ఫర్ సెక్యూరిటీకి లోపల పెట్టేసేయండి. సూర్య అని చెప్పండి, నేమ్ చెప్పేసి ఇచ్చేసేయండి. తషి ఒకసారి ఇవ్వండి, లేకపోతే ఫోన్ ఒకసారి ఇవ్వండి.
Sir, yes, I mean, sir.
Okay, you are successfully logged in.
Yes, sir. Just log in from the portal, sir.
Okay, announce that your friends will be joining that. Okay, one has increased. అన్న వాచ్మెన్ కి ఇస్తున్నారా?
Sir?
1 second, guys.
Okay, sir.
Guys, let me talk to people once regarding this, and then I'll update you. Meanwhile, go through the link, source link which I've sent yesterday. Okay, just see what is if else condition, how are they used. Okay, it will be helpful for you to understand in today's class. This one, I will make sure this won't be repeated by tomorrow's class. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sir, are you ending the class, sir?
No, not in the class. I have to take the make calls to attend you people, right? Not to
Sure,
make
sir.
for other to join.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Just a minute or two. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Guys, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Like there is some issue with Zoom link and Zoom meeting, so they are going to resolve it. Till then, I will be giving you MCQs. Please, you can try solving all those MCQ, and if you face any issue, I'll help you out. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, can you guys see MCQ? Like you can try solving it now.
Where, ma'am?
Yes,
In-
ma'am.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now you all can try attempting it. You have 2 minutes. Like in 2 minutes, you have to attempt the question.
Ma'am, you have misspelled float to floor.
Sorry, Imtiaz.
You have misspelled float. It's here floor.
Sorry. Sorry for.
Ma'am, I think it's floor division, ma'am.
Yeah, it's for division only.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I had attended, ma'am.
So everyone can attempt the question, and if everyone is done, once everyone is done, let me know. Okay. You can like after attempting the question, you can let me know that you all have attempted, or we can wait for 2 minutes to complete.
Sure.
Ma'am, where I get
In your dashboard, you will see these questions. Haji?
Double slash is not a floor division, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
wrong. I got it wrong.
Yes, it's a floor
Yeah.
division.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Nisha.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I talked with the team. I think a few people have already joined, I guess. Hello.
Yeah, Surya.
Nisha?
Yeah, Surya, yes.
No, it's Ronald. So the floor division is one single slash, right? Not double slash.
No, for floor division, like
Nisha, एक बार check करो integer division के लिए.
Ma'am, for
Guys,
floor
someone
division,
mute
it's
yourself.
single
guys,
slash,
wait,
ma'am.
Guys,
wait,
all of
wait.
you mute yourself.
Please mute yourself, and once solve the question, then we will discuss on it. Okay.
No request has occurred here actually. Actually, what happened is Mega only, right? Am I speaking to Mega only?
Nisha.
Monica,
Nisha.
what just happened is there is an issue with the login.
No, Surya, it's me, Nisha. Uh, who was speaking? Like I didn't get.
So Surya is trying to speak to you. He wants to know who you are. So I said him Nisha. He thinks it's Monica.
Once, guys, once you attempt the question, then we will discuss on it. Okay.
Ma'am, actually, I didn't get the MCQs. Sorry.
ma'am, same here.
Can you
In
check
the-
your dashboard? Like
in
I
dashboard.
think.
In dashboard only I'm there, ma'am, but no MCQs are there.
Okay, it was for 2 minutes only. After 2 minutes, it will automatically end. Okay.
यार आज का दिन बहुत खराब है यार, बहुत खराब है. मॉर्निंग से नाइट तक कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं चला था. What a day. Okay, so how many MCQs are done, Nisha?
Only one, Surya. Like I just gave one MCQ.
Okay, fine. I'll take over the class from now on.
Yeah, okay, Surya.
And we'll discuss the MCQ at the end of the class, guys. No need to worry on what's going on here, okay? Is that going to work with you all?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, let me पहले screen तो share करने दो भाई. काम शुरू करेंगे आज. आज काम बहुत लेट हो गया. Okay, finally we are into our thing. So क्या हो गया कि मेरी तरफ से मेरा Zoom crash हो गया और सबका सब it's all went in dump. Let me just clear all these things first. Okay. So now we are going to discuss today's topics that involves if if else, else if. Okay, these three are the topics we are going to see, and these are known as conditional statements. Guys, my whiteboard is visible to you all, right?
Right, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So these are called as conditional statements. Or okay, before getting into this part, let's discuss on our CPU structure. CPU का parts क्या होता है? What are the parts of CPU? School से पढ़ा ना हमें, ऐसा डालते हैं.
Processor, RAM.
Motherboard, processor, RAM,
Oh,
ROM.
you're too technical. I don't require all those things. Just what is there in CPU? Units I'm asking about. Control unit. ALU. Right. And then what is that at the end? Memory unit. So ये दोनों एक साथ रहता है. These two are together. Whatever the motherboard, all these things will come under this thing. Hard drive memory unit के अंदर आता है. Right. That data will be flowing in and out. And this is input. And this is going to be output. So they go, whatever we done so far, whatever we have done so, that means assigning. Guys, again, I'm not going to say again, you have to mute while you are speaking, unmute only while you are speaking. I don't know why the sounds are going on. Okay, now see here. So input, again, we are going to consider user input, right? Where whatever the user gives, it will be a processor from input, and now it will enter the CPU, where CPU will store it in the memory unit first, and then performs the arithmetic and logical operations if it is with respect to that, or else control unit will be taking care of how many operations must be done. All these things will be done by control unit, and then it will give us the output. Okay, so so far in the previous classes we have discussed it regarding what we have discussed, assigning variables, right? हमें x equal to 5 बोल रहा है, x equal to some name बोल रहा है. Whatever we done here in the previous classes, all these will come under memory unit. Why? All the memories are being stored. Sorry, all the values are stored in the storage device, and so it will come under memory unit. Now, if there, let us suppose we are going on a path. Okay, and there is two different paths to reach home. Okay, one path is highway, and the other path is gully road. Okay, so based on what road you prefer to get back to your home, both are same distance. What is that? Of course, we'll prefer highway, right? Which will be neat, simple, and easy to access. We don't prefer gully road, which will be some kind of a distance up and down, right? So we made a decision here by forming a condition that which road to choose. Either we can go with the highway or we can go this gully way, but still we'll see. We have also checked for the conditions that which road condition is safe, highway condition safe. So we preferred highway to get back to home. Okay, here we have used a condition to check where to go and what to do, right? In the same way, arithmetic and logical unit also performs a conditional analysis where at every instant of time, either it is this conditional analysis will be done in the logical unit, whereas arithmetic operations will be carried out in arithmetic unit. Is that clear so far? Now let us see our actual part. So in the same way, to choose how we have chosen our path to our home, computer also will get to choose based on the statements we provide in the if. Let's say we have two different set of actions to be done. Actions 1 and actions 2. So by using if we can execute either this or this. Only if the condition is true, only then the if condition will execute. Remember this, guys. If condition will execute, only whatever the condition is specified in this particular braces work. Is that clear? When the if is going to work, the condition which is specified after the keyword if is true, only then it will execute the set of statements that are under this, or else we have to go with the some other alternatives. Right? Now let's see a small example of if statement. Okay, let's say we know that if true, this is how the syntax going to be. Do this. If it is false, it doesn't execute the statements which are under the if. Okay, and again in Python, the code is being divided into different blocks. What are those called as? Blocks. Let's say we have different lines of code. Okay, whole block together comes under our code. In that there might be some if block. Block is nothing but set of lines that are going to get executed once the condition is passed, or if it is referred to the method once the method is accessed. Okay, so these are known as the lines under this is known as set of statements. Am I making any sense here? Guys, am I making any sense?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
या आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना ये कुछ हमें क्या कर रहा है?
No, sir.
Okay.
प्रायोरिटी दे रहा है.
Let me write our code. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll share the Python IDE. Control A, clear. So, guys, if I say if true is a keyword, so when this is work, we'll just see. I'm just asking it to do print yam in. Okay. Now, if I run this code, what is it going to print? It is going to print the statement which is specified under this particular if condition. Okay, so this is called a block, if block. If I run this, run without debugging. So what is this? What just is displayed here? Yes, I am in, right? So if I say this, if I convert this to false, is it going to print the same?
No, sir.
no, sir.
Yeah, why? If works only when the value is true. What are the condition you're going to specify after this keyword if it is valid and true, only then our code works. Remember this, guys. Okay, now let's just see here. How can we do with the alternative? So we have learned some operators yesterday. We also learned some operators like arithmetic operators, logical operators, Boolean operators. So can anyone specify what are Boolean operators? Guys, can anyone specify what is Boolean operator?
And
Operators are the operators which gives,
One after the other.
sir, Boolean operators are
Is
the
true
operators.
or false?
Exactly. True or
False.
yeah. So if you want to combine arithmetic with Boolean operators, what we are going to do? We are going to add not or based on the condition, right? Let's say I have a word, I have a letter A which is equal to 2 and B which is equal to 3. Okay, now I'm going to specify if A less than B. Colon is a must thing for if to be forming a statement. So press enter and see if you're writing the code in the IDE, whenever you press and enter under the set of statements, it will give the spaces as it is. Okay, but if you're writing code in your notebook notepad as such, you have to follow this indentation, which must be quite equal to each and every part. That means, let's say, let me just give you print. Yes, it's small. Okay, again, let me just add another if a greater than b greater than a, print true. Okay, so I have specified here two different set of statements, right? First statement of if is going to be comparing a whether it is less than b or not, and printing yes it is small. And second set of statement is going to check whether b is greater than a or not, and it is going to print true. If the statement is true, it is going to print the output. Okay, if I just give you, let me just run this code and check. Okay, so what just happened here? Yes, it is small and true, right? Both the statements have been executed. Why they have executed? Why are these
Because
statements?
both are true.
Exactly, because both are true. Got it? Since if it is false, let's just make one thing false. Let's say b less than a. In this case, what just happens? Okay, so it just gives it's just small. Why? Only first statement is true, and so that particular part has been executed. If not, it isn't going to get executed. That is the reason we are not getting any print from the sixth if condition. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sir, can you again tell me how that this print is not working?
Okay. Oh, if condition, these are the statement. Let's say these are the set of works to be done by the program after this if statement is true. Okay, so if condition will work, or these statements will get printed only the condition which was specified in the if goes true. Is that clear? ये true होते ही काम करता है. If it is false, then it doesn't execute the set of lines. So that's the reason. Since the first code, first if condition where a is less than b is a condition, a value is 2, b value is 3, and of course it is true, and so the value print yes it is small has been working. And in the second if statement, b is less than a, which is false. That is the reason we are not getting any output from seventh line. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I run the same, see here. Yes, it is small only get executed and not the other. If I make it true, then it will work as it is. Because it is true, it is printing this. Okay, and now we have other condition to check over. Let's say, see, I'm just going to say how important the space is going to be. If I just print, come on. Okay, if I run this, oh, why is this come on has executed? Though it is true, right? Let's just make it small, false. If I run this, why the command, sorry, cmon is being printed in the console?
Because print command is completely different from that values.
There's
Exactly.
no condition.
Let me just make this word different, okay? Because command is saying to be awkward. Okay, so now it is word, right? So word is getting printed and not the yes, it's small. Why? The condition is
Because
see,
yes,
bolo.
because yes, it's small is false, and print word doesn't go into that block if block.
Exactly. So everything has its own scope. What is it called? Scope. So if a scope lies under its own indentation place, that means here, if I say after this particular line, if I give some spaces and maintain that this is all the subpart of this particular if statement, then only these statements will get executed which are under this if. And this particular print word is out of the scope of if statement. Why? The indentation between the is, if I say, if I just give the indentation here, And if I run this, nothing will be printed. Why? Because it now comes under the block
If
of
block.
if block के अंदर आएगा, so वो भी नहीं काम करेगा. ठीक है? Is there any doubt so far? So if ka scope, based on the scope of if, you will be getting, you will be solving the problems in your coming days. Okay.
So the thin pink line is a block.
Okay. So you are saying about this line, right?
Yeah. So that forms the block, right?
Yes. Instead of remembering those pink lines, you can specify. You can think it as a, what to say? You can think it as space. If the space is available after a line, set of lines, then that's going to come under that particular block.
सर
Okay.
वो कितना स्पेस मतलब ये करना है सर, वो डिफॉल्ट आ जाएगा या हमको करना है कुछ?
If you are using an IDE, कुछ IDE use कर रहे हो, मेरे जैसा ही VS Code use कर रहे हो. If you think that you are using VS Code, okay, it will take care of the specific spaces in between. Got it?
और डिफॉल्ट आ जाएगा.
Default, हाँ. अगर हम यासी I want to take a new line, that means if I want to write a code under this if condition, if I press enter, of course it will take the indentation part which is required and leave the space behind and write and make us write this particular part, sorry, that particular change over there. Okay, let's say if okay, again, braces can be given, cannot be given. No particular reason condition over the braces. We can add braces or we can also ignore the braces while writing a Python code. Okay. In my code writing, you'll be seeing some braces because I'm working as a Java backend developer, so it might be tricky for me to avoid those braces because in Java, here we are specifying about the space, right? But in Java, the specification will be with respect to braces, brackets which you're going to give. Okay, that's the reason I'm used to write braces here. Let me just say A less than B, or let's say is not equal to B and A double equal to 2. Enter. So, and again, if condition के लिए colon is a must. Okay, it may or it doesn't require braces, but if you provide, fine. But this colon is must, saying that this is a conditional statement's endpoint. Understand? Guys, it is do you understand this point?
Yes, sir.
Colon, yeah. If I run this code, is it going to print all? Okay, let me just write here another print statement. Print first if call, and this yes second call. Okay, now let me just remove or let me just comment this. Comment के लिए hash hash use करते हैं हम. For Python it is hash. Okay, to comment the word. Multi-line comment के लिए we'll see how to do multi-line comments. So now what just happened? Since the both conditions are true, it just executed all the statements in it. So पहले four statement का output execute किया, or again it went to the fifth line where the statement has been specified saying that if A double equals to do this thing. Okay, so now since it is true, we have got the call here. Getting this?
सर आप दो बार if डालने से मतलब एक ही लाइन में if कर सकते थे ना, तो
Again, I don't get you actually. What you're trying to say?
ओके, लाइन 3 में एक if डाला है आपने, ओके, लाइन 5 में भी डाला है, तो वो दोनों एक ही लाइन में हो सकता था?
Line 3 में, line 5 में. Okay, because see here we are executing some set of conditions for the first if block and some other set for the second if block. Okay, you are trying to say that इसी condition पे हमें दोनों को check कर सकते हैं, right? That is what your question.
हाँ, दोनों एक साथ ऐड कर सकते हैं.
We can do that. I'm about to show those as well. No need to worry. But for this is again we can give if else if ladder. That means you can give many if conditions one over the other. I can add another if as well here. B double equals to, again, no need of writing braces. B double equals to 3. Do this. Okay. So what am I trying to say here? We can form multiple if conditions, one inside the other. Okay. And again, the usage is going to be totally independent of the problem which you are going to write or which you are going to solve. Okay? Is this clear? Yes. Let me just run this for a. Okay. So all the three conditions are true. So it is getting executed. Now let's go to the alternative part. We know that if is going to work, only the statement provided inside the if is true, right? But what if it falls? It is false. We have to find some alternative work, right? Let's say highway to Gaya. Then what we have to do? We have to go with the gully road.
Elif.
Yes. So Elif is again another scenario. Let's say if this condition fails, we can use single else, saying that else is nothing but अरे बाबा एक condition तो fail हो गया. I have another alternative saying that else. If it fails, I'm going to do this. So what am I going to do? Print first else. Okay. So let me just make this false. So if I get execute this, it will give only the else part. Why? The condition if works only for true statement. And unfortunately, the statement which we provided in the if is false. And so the alternative is what? Alternative is nothing but using the executing the statements provided under else. Okay. And so the VS Code has executed the 10th line as well. It's clear? Eh?
So if it is false,
Mhm.
so the else will be printed.
Yes.
So there's the first block, A is equal to B. So can we make separate blocks, say leaving no space between those ifs, before the ifs, making 3 blocks, different blocks, and give each one a separate condition?
Okay.
Does that make any difference?
Okay. See here. You're asking this part, right?
Yes, break it up.
Okay. Now what?
So I'm just asking you, how does this work and that works? What's the difference between this and that?
Again, now it will become independent if blocks.
Okay, which one do you prefer us to do? Like this one or the other one? What's the difference?
Preferring.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, Ronald, nothing is fixed. Okay. In
Okay.
coding, it is totally. Let me give a scenario. Let's say you are going to log into our terminal. Sorry, not
Okay.
terminal. Into your attend new account.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's say you're going to attend the meeting using some other link.
Okay.
Okay, उसको add करने के लिए और उसको link को join होने के लिए you have 3 different options.
Mm-hmm.
First option is समझो in the third line. First option is going to be, let's say if you have link which you can click on that and you can join.
Mm-hmm.
Second option, if you have entered into your user credentials and you logged in, okay, उसमें login हो गया और उसी अपने session को शुरू किया.
Okay.
So those two are quite independent to each other. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But the set of statements to be done or executed are totally based on the condition which is specified in that particular if. If I have the link, I'll go through the link. If I have logged into my account, I'll go through the account. Right. So it is again a sequence of ifs which doesn't involve the action of other if. Whereas let's say हमारे पास ये let's say your link is not working. If the link is not working, then if I see here, let us suppose the 7th part. If and else, whatever the else is present here, it is now bound to if condition which is at 7th line. Okay, the if which is prior to the sorry, the else which is prior to sorry, what am I trying to say? If which is prior to the else, it will become part of that particular if condition. If I make this false, only then that that particular statement, that particular else will work. Now let's just print here. See, first else. Why? This has been false, right? So let me just also, for clarity, less than or equal to, and a double equals to 2. Okay, see here. So first if has been executed,
Mhm.
second if has been executed, and
Mhm.
third is failed, and so the first else is been executed. Got it?
Yeah.
And now let's just make these things all false. Sorry. No, double equal to. And I'll just make this correct. Okay, only the seventh condition is true, right? If I run this code, is there any else part provided here in the solution? No, right? Only third has been printed. Why? Since where there is if there is an else part, then that is going to be synced together. Is that making any sense to you guys?
No, sir, I didn't understand.
So the else condition applies to the F that is just before it, not the other ones. That's what you're trying to
Exactly.
say?
There might be many if conditions provided, but still else will be linked to the if, which is just above it.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, it does not depend upon the other ifs, right?
Yes.
So that's where the blocks come into play.
Which jobs?
Blocks, like if you.
Yes.
So that's the difference between the breakup and single block.
Exactly. There can be again multiple if statements one over the other. That means here. Okay. So if else का तो वो कुछ पता चल गया है ना? What whenever the condition in the condition that is stated in the if is getting failed, only then we are going to execute else statement. That is basic point that you must remember. So now guys, any doubts on the if and if else? कुछ doubt है अभी इसमें? Any doubt is fine. If not, I'll go to the next part.
No, sir, clear.
किसी ने पूछा था doubt? Okay.
So the syntax are simple for Python, right? Like the colon.
Yes.
And what else do we have to remember?
Only colon.
Okay,
Colon
that ends the statement.
Yes. And the condition
Okay.
which I specify will be in between this column.
Okay. All right.
Now let's use our operators which I have learned yesterday. Multiple end operator, logical operators so you use किया ना end or gate. If A double equal to B or B less than, B greater than A. Now I'll say print this is working. Okay, अब इसमें क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? I'm just checking. I have given two different conditions, right? A double equals to B or B greater than A. So or is simply saying that either of these statements, if any one statement is true, chalo let's execute करेंगे if statement को. That is what the or is trying to say here. So what is the output going to be in this case?
This is working.
This will work.
This is working. It will print this is working.
We give another part. Else print. Oh no. Okay. So this is working, right? Why? Or say or main function of or is nothing but either of the conditions which have been specified. If one is true, then we can execute all the part. And again, we can give multiple statement in sequence, or I can say B less than A, or let me just give another variable, C equal to 10, or I can say C less than B. Okay. I can give any such statements. Out of all these statements, if only one, at least one statement is true, then OR will work fine. That means the code at the set of lines present under this particular if statement will work fine if it is having conditions at least one is true. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
If at least if I say end in this case, okay, or. So what is the output in this case? What is it going to do?
This is working.
This is working.
Why?
Sir,
Because
only
D is greater
have
than A
this
is
not,
true.
sir.
So
No. See here. You have to check in this way. What is the first out? A equal to B. Is that true?
No.
False. And what is the operation between that two? B greater than A. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
True. Okay. And समझो ये दोनों sorry ये दोनों एक party है और these two conditions is one part. Okay. Now among these outputs we have to give the value. So for
it
this
will be oh no, sir. It will be oh no.
चेक करेंगे मुझे को भी कुछ पता नहीं. I have to check it out. Let's just check. So first part is false, of course, and in between we have end and 1, which of course, what is the output of 0 and 1 in the AND gate? It will return 0. Right? And now we have another end here. And now these two parts have to be executed. Is B less than A? No, false,
No.
means 0. Or is C less than B? Yes, of course it is false,
Yes.
right? So 0. So this output is also going to be 0. And now 0 and 0 is obviously returning 0 at the end. That means else is going to work. Let's just check for a. Oh no, right? If I just make this true, or, and if I, what's going to happen here?
Sir, this is working, sir.
Exactly. Why this or is separating these two statements? Where if you want to understand which is separating what, you can specify the braces here. Oh, sorry. This is. You can specify the braces. Okay, this will also define us that part of changes which we did. Clear? ऐसे करने से हमको हमारा code it will be clean and looking good enough. Okay. So Python में ना कुछ restrictions नहीं मिलता है. Everything is going to work fine unless until it is syntactically wrong. कुछ ऐसा लिखना है, कुछ ऐसा नहीं लिखना है, वैसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Everything will work fine, but still you have to follow syntactically correct way. Clear? या fields का conditions तो पता चल गया. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah. Now let's just check these with not equal to part. No, that is also I think you have understood. Okay, arithmetic part so clear हो गया. Let me just get back to if else ladder part. हमारे पास तो if statement है, else statement भी है. समझो, let me just share the screen. So we are here. We have 3 different paths. Until now we discussed about only 2 paths, but we have 3 paths now to get home. So what do? हर एक path के लिए हमें condition set करेंगे. Okay, this will we'll do this when v equals to 1. We'll do this when v equals to 2. We'll do this when v equals to 3. Got it? So how can we specify 3 conditions here? If we have only if and else, how can we add the third condition? Any ideas?
Else.
Else if.
Okay, is it going to work?
Sir, can you repeat that?
Okay, देखो हमारे पास तो अब तक हमें क्या देखा था? What we just saw until now?
Else देखा था और if देखा था.
If को देखा था और else को देखा था, right?
हाँ.
So what if those two are used only when? Okay, only when we have two different conditions to be evaluated, either yes or no. Okay? What if I have third condition, which also involves us to get the guiding part? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अभी क्या है solution बोलो मुझे. How can I solve this part?
Else if
I want to add three different paths. If else से दो चल गया, बाद में क्या करेंगे? फिर से एक if को डालेंगे. We can do this way as well. Someone is saying. Okay, nice Jagatpati. Okay, see here. We can also do this way. अरे यार किसके पास है वो sound किसके पास है? Nice. Thank you. देखो हमें if कर दिया और else में गया. And again we can also check for another if in the else. Three conditions तो हो गया. But in order to simplify this, we have another condition called elif ladder. What is that? Elif ladder. That means we'll say if to specify our first statement, and then elif to specify our second statement, elif to specify our third statement, so on. And at the end, we'll give else. समझ में आया कुछ? Guys, I want some response.
So is elif short for else if?
Exactly. Else if का short form ही elif है. And Python का keyword भी है वो elif.
Instead of elif, we can also write else if.
Try करो. Let's try that.
Sir?
Why don't bolo.
Sir, you said elif v1, elif v2, elif v3. If both of those three doesn't work, then the else will work, na sir?
Exactly.
Oh.
Let us think in this way. Every time, whatever you think doesn't go right? Ajay, please off your mic. Better. So every time, whatever we think of doesn't go right. So we'll have the backup plans. What if the backup also fails? We'll have another backup plan. At the end of the thing, when all the things have failed, we'll have a end solution, which will be ultimate. That is going to be else. Okay, we can't do beyond that. Then only else will be executed. If we can do something in between, elif से और if से condition हो जाएगा काम. समझ में आ रहा है ना? Guys, I want some noise. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me do one more. Okay, एक example देखेंगे काम चलेगा. Can anyone suggest me an example? I don't want to write this example. कुछ नया example सोचिए इसके बारे में. How can we do this? Okay, I got an idea. Okay, input लेके कर सकते हैं.
Hello. Sir, we can take the input of like any food, and then we can print the recipe. For example, if you take the
Sir,
input
I
of,
have an idea.
What is that? Bolo.
Sir, if you clear it, I will stay it from start, sir. I have that.
ओके क्लियर कर दिया, बोलो भाई।
num equal to float bracket input
तो मेरा int निकाल के फ्लोट रखा गया तुम?
enter a number। क्या सर? इनपुट के अंदर enter a number लिखिए सर।
ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं और उसके पहला भी कर सकते हैं हम। Okay, now we have a number in it. What do we do?
If num is greater than 0,
बोलो, मैं लिखता हूँ।
okay, if num is greater than 0, print positive, and if num is equal to 0, print 0, else print negative।
Sir, about curly braces, sir.
Exactly, sorry. By mistake, I have touched it. So now if we have second condition, elif
num equal to 0, print 0, else print negative।
Okay, this is going to be working.
Yes, sir.
Or else we can also do one more. Okay, this is fine. Let's just understand this first, and then we'll go with some other good example. Months लेके month की number लेके month print करेंगे. 1 to 12 लेंगे. Okay, we'll finish that code. If I run this code, what is it going to give?
It will ask for input.
Okay, let's just see. Enter a number. I'm entering -1 negative. Right, it has executed all the numbers and it just given the value as negative. Why do you ask took float value?
So if you give minus 0.1 like that integers.
Okay, you're supposed to give integers as well. Okay, so int से काम चलेगा अभी, float लेने का जरूरत नहीं है।
हाँ चलेगा चलेगा।
हो सकता। Okay, so this is kind of usage where elif will come into existence. I'll show you one more thing in my company code. Okay, no need to worry about the company code. Let's just write a similar way. A number, enter numbers, PTWEN between 1 to 12, and we are going to print month according to that. So क्या करना है? If num double equals to 1, colon, print Jan, elif num double equals to 2, print Feb. And now I'll just copy this and I'll paste it. Oh, Control Z. We can also write these things in one line instead of writing the codes. कितने बार किया था मैं? 1 2, तो ऐसा चलता रहता है कोड के बारे में. We can also do this kind of step. This will also work fine. देखेंगे एक बार, चेक करेंगे क्या?
Yes sir.
सब में फरवरी हो गया ना सर?
जाने दो. I'm not going to give all the examples. Okay, I'll just make sure for this 3 I'll print March. Okay, see, अब देखो क्या किया था else में. I'm giving a condition where all the elif conditions and if conditions are going to get failed, right? अगर सबके सब सारे के सारे conditions fail हो गया, तो we have to have a backup, right? And the backup is nothing but this else condition. Else में क्या कर रहा हूँ? Enter a valid number. अरे बाबा, तुम जो कुछ भी number दिया है, it is not between 1 and 12, and so you have to give a good number to solve it. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now let's just run this code and see whether it is printing the values or not. So I'll just give 3. देखो March आ गया. कुछ space की जरूरत नहीं है. Like it is not required to maintain the block. We can also give all these conditions in a single line. Okay, even this will say that this is specify that this is your particular code is going to be thing. But specifying it in a new line will make our code look neat and readable. Clear? So you're going to one day you're going to become an engineer in a software engineer, right? In a big company. In that case, your code must be settled in that company for coming years. That means you have to write it neatly and clearly, and you have to follow all the ethics of the Python or what are the programming languages you're going to use, so that the coming person instead of in your place can have this code and work on it as soon as possible. Clear? Guys, any doubts in this if, else if and elif ladder? इसके बारे में ऐसे कुछ चलता जाता है ना, इसको else if ladder भी बोलते हैं. What is that? Else if ladder.
But else if is not working. Elif is working.
Because else if is not a root word in the Python.
Python.
Yes.
Why have you copied it so many times? LF number 2 print fab.
Was bored to write all the lines for all the months.
Okay, I got it. And so LF is the short form of else and if, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So even if you 4, it will show the entry valid and entry numbers.
Even if you give
4, number 4, I mean the 4th month, it will show the entry valid number, right?
Because my code is okay. Let me just change all these things. For APR 5. Because of your satisfaction, I have to write this thing.
No, it's all right. That's all right.
I
No
didn't.
need.
It's all right, sir. I mean, sir, as you said, from 1 to 12, it will be a little easy to write. You can change it 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. It doesn't mean that to change all the months.
Yeah. Like let it be. I'll change that. Okay. August and this is pretty much. I'm not going to copy this again.
So let's say we have done till 9 September.
Yes.
So, and we give an input of 11 or 12. No, let the condition enter a number between the 1 to 12. So, and we give 12, where 12 is not defined in the condition.
Of course,
so
it
what
will
will be the what will the output be?
Else part ही होगा. कुछ करने का नहीं है ना conditions पे.
No, I'm saying so we
last
have.
for enter a valid number.
Let's just check enter a valid number and your dot is 12. Why is it giving enter a valid number?
Because we haven't defined the 12,
exactly.
right?
Because we hadn't specified the 12 months, sir.
Okay.
What is it? Someone is asking something. What is the doubt? कोई बोला था बीच में रोनाल्ड से बात करते जब. Okay. We'll do one thing. I'm going to give you MCQs, which is nothing but code snippets. ठीक है, कुछ ऐसा ही if else का कुछ उधर इधर करते रहता है बिट्स में, उसके बारे में डिस्कशन रखेंगे. अब तो आज की कार्यक्रम तो पूरा हो गया. बोला ना 1 ही घंटा का क्लास है. 9:20 को शुरू हुआ, 10:30 को क्लोज कर दिया. Because today's guys, first week is kind of making you familiar with the attenuate way and the syllabus. How is it going to be? Okay. So first 5 days or 6 days, your classes are going to be in the similar way. And from the next week, you will be having classes at least 1 hour 45 minutes. And if you have doubts, it can go till 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours is maximum time. 11:30 के बाद अगर अभी doubts को कुछ valid doubts है, we'll continue or else I'll close the class at 11:30, where the time goes on in the future classes like in data structures and all. Okay. Now any doubts so far? Basic अब तक जो कुछ भी हुआ उसके पूरे कुछ doubts हैं अभी इसमें?
Instead of writing so many elifs, is there a shorter way to do this program?
We can specify.
By not using if and else or elif. Like let's say, can we create a set saying list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and
Of course,
respective?
that's what I'm about to say actually. You have to define two lists. One having the numbers, one having the months.
Okay.
With respect to index positions, we can access those. If the
So
user
that would-
is one, or else we don't require even that particular what to say numbers का array भी नहीं चाहिए हमको. That means if we just define the array or list with the month names, that's more than enough.
Okay.
Why? Because if user says 12, we'll get back to the index 12 and we'll get the value from there. You'll understand how the array works in the classes. Okay, no need to worry about that.
Sir, one thing, sir, I have a doubt, sir. Sir, in one elif only by using colons we can complete it, right, sir?
How is it? Once again, your doubt is not clear to me.
Sir, we have given multiple elifs, right?
Exactly, because we have multiple conditions, so I have given multiple elifs.
So by using colons, we can't continue it, sir, in a single line. Colon.
Okay, give me an example.
Sir, because I mean.
What are you trying to say? Just speak it out. I'll type here.
Sir, you have example elif 9 is equals to 8 and colon print August you have given, right?
Yes.
And by using colon again and number equal to 9 and print September, it doesn't work, sir. Does it works or it doesn't work?
Okay. You are trying to say here that अच्छा इसको ऐसा कर दे.
Yes, sir.
एंड पे फिर से कॉलन रख के कंडीशन दे के कॉलन रख के रखना चाहिए, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or else I require to write elif here.
No, sir. It's not. I mean.
Okay, you're just saying that colon and condition, right? It doesn't work like that.
Okay, sir.
Why? Because see here, देखो अब how do I say? Okay, if you know how to, I'm not getting a good example. Okay, it can be happening like that.
So can you do it once, sir?
Okay, you want to try me one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, specify this. You only say what I should write here.
So just go with number 9, sir. Number equals to 9. Print September, sir.
Double equals to 9 colon print September.
Does it work, sir?
See, it is showing red, right? Statements must be passed separately by new lines or semicolons.
Semicolons. Sir, after print, give some semicolons.
Semicolons से क्या होगा? It's just specifying that, but we have to specify the condition here.
Okay.
If I say elif, now this specifying that this particular semicolon is wrong.
Okay, that's what my doubt is, sir.
Yeah. So elif, if, else are keywords, so they have a syntax, right? So they have to be in a separate line.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Go ahead.
Sir, if we give a number, not between 1 to 12, we give like 15. It will show please enter a valid number. Okay, now so then
yes,
we don't want it to end. We want it to show once more give a correct number like that. How can you do? We can do this, sir.
For that case, we'll do. अरे बाबा पहले ही पूछे तो कैसे भाई? देखो, there are some things like looping statements. Okay, where you can. Okay, let me just share the screen. There are statements like loops. Okay, looping statements where you can work on similar work again and again and again and again and again and again, unless until you have a breaking condition.
Sir, I was thinking about that because I knew. Okay.
Okay, so don't hurry or don't rush into that. Tomorrow's class is going to be on loops. Okay, so now so far if else is clear, right? Let's just try some MCQs in this. MCQs. हो जाए MCQs. Guys, all of you reload your Attenue dashboard.
So we missed one MCQs.
I haven't given the, okay, this first MCQ, fine. No problem.
Refresh the dashboard, is it?
Huh.
Okay. Refresh.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, ma'am did give which one of the float division? Single slash is a float division, sir.
Single slash or double slash? Check it out in your part.
Which part?
Double slash, sir. Double slash.
Exactly.
Double forward slash.
Let me just open terminal. You'll get clear idea here.
Yeah, but we selected double slash and said wrong answer.
But at online it's showing single slash, sir.
But the double slash for me had been correct. He's been correct.
Okay, I'm showing the, see the terminal. 12 double slash 2. And okay, let me just make 13 double slash 2. Now 122
single slash is float.
2.
So single slash is float, right?
So
see,
floor, sir.
No. What you have to read the question, not float. What is the question saying?
Which one of
these is float division?
Floor का मतलब क्या है?
No, she misspelled.
Decimal.
Float sir,
without any decimal part. Guys, देखो सुनो. This is a question you are discussing, right?
Which one of these is float division? Okay.
Float division or integer division is similar, where we remove the decimal part and will give the integral value over there. Okay. Whereas by selecting this particular single one, which is integral division, float division, float FLOAT, which will give float pointer values in the answer. Ajay, mute कर दे आपने आपके mouth speak what to say mic. Yeah, sound is from your end, I guess, because okay, clear. एक बार फिर से check करिए, clear हो जाएगा.
No, I still didn't get it. I mean, which one of these is float division? Let's say it's float division. So float division happens with single slash, not double slash.
Floor division भाई, floor है. Float division नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं. Floor. Let me just check.
Floor.
देखो. Now see here. What is the your screen is getting shared, right?
Yes.
See here. Float division, float pointer, float. That means if you are supposed to get a number after the point 3.0, 3.33, so and so, that is called float division.
Okay.
And that is going to be what? Slash operator.
Okay.
And now again, floor division.
Is there something called floor division?
Integral division is floor division. Floor
We didn't know that. We didn't know that. I mean, floor was a new word for us.
When ma'am gave, we all thought that she spelled the word wrong.
Yeah, even she accepted that the word was spelled wrong. So that we thought it was floor. Okay, cool. I haven't said this word?
No.
Only integer word I have used, I guess.
Yes.
Sir.
इंटीग्रल, अरे इंटीजर वर्ड, इंटीजर डिवीजन का वर्ड यूज किया भाई मैं, मुझे वो उतना तक तो याद है.
Float, integer, decimal is fine. Floor is we're hearing for the first time.
Okay. You know, there is two different kinds of values which you can get. One is floor value and the other is seal value. Okay, I know your silence makes me fear. Let me just give you a small explanation here. Okay. See, I'm trying to say, when if you're trying to access a number x, okay, it will have two different values. One is floor and the other is seal. Okay, let's say this x is now 3.66. इसका floor value होगा 3, seal value होगा 4. Got it?
Okay, what if it's 3.33? The seal would be 3.
Anything, whatever the number other than 3.5 से ज़्यादा हो, 3 से 3 आएगा, sorry 4 आएगा, seal का value. That means C here. If it is 3.33, then floor is also 3, seal is also 3.
Okay.
So
Like we are round the seal.
number.
Okay.
We are just rounding the decimal part.
Yeah.
Okay, round कर रहे हैं उसको.
And in case of floor, we are just chopping off the decimal part.
Exactly. Okay, that I think I should have mentioned it earlier in the class. Fine. अब समझ में आ गया ना?
Yes, sir. No
Yes.
issue.
So in, well, let's say which one of these we use in seal division. So do we have a question like that? Is that the right question? Valid question.
देखो, again, use case drives your code. Okay, if there is a case where you want to get seal part, then you'll go with the seal part.
I'm just saying what the answer would be, like single or double slash.
अच्छा, उसके लिए. In for seal and floor we have different methods. Floor off and seal off. Okay, for floor off only we have double slash, which is integer division. Okay, this is similar to floor off. That is the reason we say floor division is nothing but integer division.
Okay.
And seal के लिए तो seal के लिए value we have to call the method as seal off. Clear?
So even seal of value would be an integer, right? It won't show as a decimal.
Of course, seal of value is an integer.
Okay, then how do you differentiate? Okay, values. All right.
Based on the x, what are the value you're going to send in the seal or float?
Okay.
Based on na?
Okay.
That
So
X
if the question of the MCQ would be changed to say seal division, the answer would still be integer, right? Like double slash.
Yep. Again, seal division nahi hai.
I didn't get you.
We don't have any value such seal division.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just call the method on this. That's it.
All right. Let's not get into it. I mean,
yes, we are going differentiated. Stop sharing.
Sir.
I
didn't get any MCQs.
अरे बाबा मैं दिया नहीं अब तक.
No, the first one, sir, the ma'am gave.
Then I don't. You didn't get. Late से join हुआ क्या?
Yes, sir. That I joined was that link.
So that does not affect. In the dashboard, we get the MCQ.
Of course, it must get. That is what I'm thinking actually. Okay, is screen getting shared?
No, sir.
Yeah, be prepared for the MCQs once Rise reload your terminals.
Have you given the first MCQ, sir?
First thing, नहीं type कर रहा हूँ. Time लगता है भाई.
To reload, right?
No, you asked us to refresh, right? So we thought it's
Yeah,
already been reloaded.
Okay. I haven't given.
तो ये जो टीएस सेशन है हर दिन होता है?
क्या सेशन?
टीएस सेशन जो आज हुआ था मैंने मिस कर दिया, हर दिन होता है?
Yeah, कोई someone help him. I don't know what he's talking about. What is TS session?
The doubt
He's
clearing
saying about
session.
the session happens at 6
Oh,
o'clock.
DS session, doubts clearance session.
Yes. Yeah, bro. It happens daily. Except Sunday and yeah, except Sunday, it happens daily.
For the 3 class people, like for beginner and for the beginner
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. If you have the doubt, you can join the session. Otherwise, it's like not necessary to join.
उनको क्या पता? Why are you asking that your friend? Talk to the person who made you join. उनसे बात करो.
Actually मैंने अभी देखा ना सर, 9 बजे देखा मैंने.
Okay.
And I didn't know that there was a class.
6 to 9, 11 तक रहते हैं ना भाई classes.
11 तक है, मगर 6 में क्लास होता है, मुझे नहीं पता.
वही, your class actually starts at 6.
No, I mean like 6 to 8 is it's not what do you say? It's not compulsory attending class.
Exactly.
So 9 to 11 will be the
main class.
attending class. Yeah.
डॉट्स का सेशन और सीसी का सेशन प्रीवियस बैचेस में मेरा स्टूडेंट्स करता है कि लाइक they used to do their CCs and all in that particular class actually, but if I submit it late, then it will be you can submit it by late, right?
सर वहाँ पे जो मोनिका है वो रेस्पॉन्स नहीं कर रही है, क्योंकि मैं सीसी सबमिट करने के लिए मुझे लिंक नहीं मिल रहा है गिटहब में.
Yes, sir. Even we have the same problem, sir.
Link okay. I have given MCQ, guys. First MCQ दिया, solve करो, then we'll discuss it. We still have time at the end. देख के लिखो आंसर.
So the CC questions are prepared by you or from the Attorney team?
At times, if I want to add something to your curriculum, like to you people, I'll add the questions.
So the last two were we were not involved, right? In the last two CCs.
Mostly, but that all questions have been prepared by me and some other instructor at the start of my travel with ATNU.
Okay.
But governing council is different. They will be governing us how to do, what to do. Every company seniors will be there. They will be guiding us.
Sir, one more thing which I wanted to ask.
MCQ rakha?
Hello.
Have you answered MCQ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, answer this as well.
Third question.
Yes, I have given the other MCQ, guys. Go through that. How many of you had that correct? 64%. Oh, 92%. Nice. Why error kaun rakha tha? Who answered error for the second question? Haven't you gone through the question?
Sir, I had answered the error. I didn't notice the question carefully.
Okay. अब ये question को सीधा पढ़ो and you're not supposed to give the wrong answer. I got a good question. Sorry. So how much seconds left for the current MCQ?
seconds, 25.
Okay.
So the timer
Mm-hmm.
is out of that page. Like, can you see it? I mean, in your page.
Yeah, there is
So there's some programming issue. I think we'll have to fix it.
alignment issue. Yes. Okay, next question. I'll give you 2 more minutes. I'm giving 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes is way more. I'm giving 3 minutes for the next question. Submit. Okay, I've given you 3 minutes. Question सीधा साधा दिख रहा है ना? It is clear to you all. It is one by one, right? Okay. I'll get some water. Meanwhile, you people write the solution.
A B C equal to 135. A equal to 0. If B C 35 but A equal to 0. If B and
Okay, I'm back. Oh, still time. I'm pretty fast then.
Hello, Surya.
1 second. Audible? Yes.
Yes.
Follow.
So in that TA session, so they discussed about the CC.
Yes.
And there were a lot of terminologies and syntaxes, and I felt like it was a little complicated. So
No,
the CC. So I
Today's
just
CC.
yesterday's. I mean yesterday's. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
recent one, the last
CC
one.
which I have submitted, like given to you, right? Last one.
Yeah. So I just want to know if anybody else felt the same, or is it just me?
Me too, Ronald.
Yeah, the videos were like really complicated. I didn't understand anything.
Videos.
Yes.
1 second. Let me just go through the CC once. Have I submitted some other CC for the same part? Okay, write a program that takes floating point number as input. Holy.
So the syntaxes and the terminologies were totally new, and I felt that it was complicated.
Yeah. No, what's there in this to get complicated? Actually, let me just see once. Let me just go through the question. Let 1 second.
Did anyone else felt the same?
No, is this what you're speaking about?
Sir, I have done that, sir.
Which one?
Both more.
Yeah, this is the one.
Okay, 1 second. I'll share the screen. 1 second.
So basically, we're from non-coding background, and we don't have computer science. So probably we're feeling it difficult. Others have some background.
No.
Actually, it's very easy, sir.
Okay. Let's he felt it difficult, right? Let's just see what you think. Okay, Ronald, we'll
Yeah.
just have a discussion like how you thought of problem is, and we'll see where it is going wrong. Okay.
No, okay.
Okay, let's go to the first question. We are guys, I have raised the attendance. Okay, if anyone have any doubts, stay back. If not, they can leave.
Can we discuss the MCQs and come back to this so that everybody...
Oh, sorry. I'll go to that MCQs
Yeah.
part. So this is kind of... यार आपको भी ऐसा ही दिखा है क्या? ऐसा ही दिख रहा है MCQs? Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, Surya, a little bit confusing. That's why taking time.
Totally understandable.
So why did this happen?
No, sir, मेरे को ठीक दिख रहा है.
ठीक दिख रहा है, मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है ना ठीक. आपको ठीक ठाक ही दिख रहा है सब. Okay.
नहीं sir.
There is some alignment issue, guys. That's the technical problem. Okay, we'll talk to them. Now see here, last MCQ हम last से first तक जाएंगे. ठीक है? So in the first step, I have given ABC values as 1, 3, 5. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now, if what I'm saying here, if A greater than 0, then get to do some work. In this case, if B less than 2, it is an integral part where if A के अंदर if है, second if है. Okay, this is first if, which is A greater than 0. In that, there is second if, which is if B less than 2, print high. And is this if for this if we are having this else if part and else part.
So the first two ifs are related, correlated, they stand as and, right? Even if one is wrong, the print would not happen.
Let me just copy this in my IDE. You will get a clear idea over there.
So they're in the same block. If
this is what my code going to look like. दिख रहा है मेरा?
Yes.
So now give you the output. What is the output of this code then?
Hello.
Check. Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Check this code. Now give me the output. What is it? What is this code going to return?
Sir, it's hello, sir. Because A is greater than 0, sir.
Yes,
and
it is
B
true.
is less than 2, sir. And
Which is false.
And it will go for elif, sir.
Yes, C is greater than 3.
So it will go for elif, sir.
And so
yes,
elif will be
true, sir.
Exactly.
No problem.
Exactly. If this fails, it will go for else part. Okay, got it.
But
okay,
I had
let's
one second. What is that, Ronald?
Yeah, so let's break the block and give the second if a separate one, individual one, so that
no, keep your doubt straightforward. I'm not getting you. What you're trying to ask here?
No, I mean, I'm saying that the first two ifs come in the same block, right? So these first two if conditions have the result high if they are true, right?
Yes.
Even if one goes wrong, it goes to elif and else.
Okay. You are totally way out of it. Okay, see here. ये if block है. Okay.
Yes.
And for this particular if block where A greater than 0,
Mm-hmm.
that if that fails, it will go to this else part.
Okay.
Okay, now, so since it is true, it is going to execute next consecutive line, which is if B less than 2. Okay, now for this if condition, else if is the consecutive part. That means if this if fails, it will go to the else if.
Okay, got it.
And then if there is any other statement here other than this, which is else, then it will go to that particular else.
Okay. Got it, got it. So the main one is the first if. If that fails, it will go directly to else. If it
Yes.
is true, then it goes on to the next line.
To make clear of that particular understanding, we use spaces here. There is a space, right? That is called indentation. And that indentation helps us understand that this particular set of lines belong to the block.
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubts?
Yes.
Now let's get back to our second question. Sorry, third question. So third question भी ऐसा ही कुछ है. I think I need to copy that code as well, right?
You're not sharing your screen.
One second. I think
I have done the third question.
No, you guys can access that, right? In your terminal. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
For one, I'll just share the screen. Now, new question. Now, this is our second question. अब इसका output क्या होगा?
Hi.
Huh? Exactly. Hi. देखो सीधा देखो. एक condition हो गया बाद. Okay, hello can also be printed. Okay, what is the output I have given there?
Hello. Hi, hello.
B. Greater than 15 is true. Did I copy something? Okay, less than 15 है भाई. मैंने greater than 15 लिखा था. Sorry. Less than 15. Now it is going to print hello. Okay, is that clear? Again here, each if is separate and last else is what? Else statement is now conditionally equal to this particular if. That means else is counterpart of this particular if. Got it?
If the previous condition, let's say it's A is greater than 15, and then it would print hi and hello both.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, shall I go to the next MCQ?
Yes.
Okay, so that is again, you'll get this. Control C. Control V. This is kind of easy part.
This is straightforward, right?
Yes. If it is true, you're going to print thing. If not, it is going to print no program. Got it?
So let's say I have created an error. 1 plus 3 giving a single equals 7. What would the error be?
Of course. Is it syntactically correct?
Just let us check with ID. Can
Okay, you're asking me to check this syntax error.
okay. Okay. Assign. Okay. Got it.
Yes. Only when your code is syntactically correct, it will get executed. Okay. I'm stopping the share. Now let's get back to the problems part. Oh, problems ko bhi discuss karna hai na? Okay. So these are the problems, right? Okay, question. Can someone read the first question?
Write a program that takes a floating point number as input and prints its integer part only.
What we are supposed to do here?
Write a program that takes a floating point number. So let's say A is
floating point number as input. User से input लेना है यहाँ पे. Input लेने के मतलब क्या use करना है? Input of method use करना है. And again, this CC का time अभी चालू है ना?
What is चालू?
Sorry, is it still available for you people to submit this CC?
Yes, sir. It will be tomorrow till 9 o'clock.
Then I'm not supposed to explain these questions.
All right. Let's do it tomorrow or else.
Yes, that's pretty much fine. If I upload the CC now itself, then
I think we have already got the solution for this with a video in the previous session.
Yes. The TA class.
That wouldn't make any difference if you
That's not
explain.
the exact answers, right? So just this repeated class of the sir, madam had
Okay,
been put
guys,
there.
I'm not gonna explain this. You have to
Okay.
solve this on your own. Tomorrow's class we'll discuss. If you still don't get the part, got it?
Yeah.
Sure. It's kind of a policy or whatever you think of. Jayant, attendance दे दिया था? ले लो attendance, or you can, anyone who have done with the doubts can leave the marking the attendance. Any other doubts, folks?
Sir,
And कल की class में हाँ बोलो चेतन बोलो.
sir, where we have to write homework and how to upload it, because it's my first time.
Oh,
So I don't have
is this your first day? Chetan, is this your first day?
No, not of lecture, but my account activated today only. So
Okay. See,
about
go to the announcement part, and you will get to see how to submit the part, assignment. Okay. Agar if you are still facing the issue with that, ticket raise karo.
Sir,
They
actually,
will be
yesterday
helping you.
regarding sir, we hadn't collaborate with attending. I mean, they had given some link to collaborate, sir.
Okay, the ticket has been resolved.
No, sir, they hadn't called it events by the end by 24 hours completed, sir.
Rise again.
Yes, sir.
At least because see, you have to form what to say, a good sequence of communication in order to
Actually-
make your works get done, right? Meanwhile, how long can we discuss? And I don't like, I'm not supposed to take your points to those people. You
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
yeah,
Okay,
you
sir.
have to make clear with that. एक certain set of points ले लो, बात कर ले.
Okay, sir.
And all of you raise your tickets, whatever it is. If it is the same doubt with the submission part, अभी कितने लोग feel are like facing the same issue with the submission? How many लोग face कर रहे हैं issue submission का?
Sir, I am also facing.
Me too, sir.
Okay. सबके सब अभी की अभी ticket raise your tickets.
सर हेल्प डेस्क में जाके टिकट राइज करते हैं ना सर?
I don't know. Nanatej, I think help desk से ही काम चलेगा.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Help us, sir.
हाँ.
Option of the
Sir.
in the last option of the portal, sir.
Not so.
Last option in the portal session, sir. Fresh desk. So there we can raise a ticket, sir.
Okay. Check it out and raise your tickets, guys. Whatever the doubt, raise your ticket. Unless and until they reach you, you have to do the same. Or else if you have anyone to contact them.
So usually, how many days does it take to resolve a ticket?
Basically, it must be 24 hours.
It hasn't been solved. It's been a week for me.
I don't know. It must be 24 hours period.
Even it happened for me, sir.
Okay, I'll talk on this and let's see. मैं तो raise कर सकता हूँ. मेरी like from my end, I'll raise my ticket. हर एक बार कॉल करना मुझे भी like बेकार दिखता है भाई, इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
Even we feel bad, to keep calling them. Like yesterday, she didn't pick my call at all.
मोनिका सिंह जो फोन पिक नहीं कर, रेस्पॉन्ड ठीक से नहीं.
So that makes us feel bad ourselves.
No.
Them as well.
No.
What? Yeah.
No, Monica is actually not available. She's feeling unhealth as such. Health ka issues kuch hai.
Okay.
She's out of office, and I think that might be the reason she have failed to answer your
Yes,
calls.
sir.
I have.
Maybe, sir.
I've just heard number.
All our tickets, sir. All our raised tickets goes for Monica, madam, sir. So
Okay.
if she
So that might be the issue for you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay.
So when madam is leave, no one will be there to solve our doubts, sir. According to the ticket, sir.
Okay, cool. So once again, try to raise your tickets, all of you, and let's hope for the best. क्या हो रहा है देखेंगे हम भी.
And I couldn't submit my first CC because I didn't receive a mail inviting for the GitHub.
GitHub में push किया?
Yeah, I just did it now, but it's past the due date.
No problem.
So I couldn't submit the CC. Would that affect my?
पहले हफ्ते का scores उतना ज़्यादा नहीं, like we don't consider first week scores into much. परसेंटेज
Okay.
ओके
Okay.
परसेंटेज के बारे में सोच रहे हैं तो फर्स्ट वीक कुछ बिकॉज it will take at least 5 days of time for a student to get settled in the environment.
Yes.
That's what we think, right? So first 1 week is just that is why reason we are having a leisure period in classes to discuss. But once the actual curriculum starts, where your arrays list all this starts, right? It will be hectic for me to solve your doubts as well and cover the topics as well.
Okay. So the first week. Okay. So
This is just
these
an
CC marks would be accounted to what? Like, we'll have a report card or something.
आपके पास GitHub की credentials नहीं है?
Credentials. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I mean the what? The CC that we submit assignments will be marked as it, and what will
Yes.
happen to those marks? I mean, how does it describe us?
CC is just kind of proof that you're practicing it.
Okay.
Assignment
What else?
is your grading part.
Okay.
Monthly assignment. Weekly assignment रखता है, like I'll give you my weekly assignment. Okay, let's say 100 marks का exam है. 35% will be considered from your CC and attendance. Sorry, CC attendance and assignments which you do every week. And monthly का test take रहता है. उसका weightage अलग रहता है. It is different.
All right.
Okay. Chalo folks, I think that's pretty much fun for today.
Hello.
हाँ मैं हूँ चल बोलो.
Sir, I was saying that like that when you start the class now, can you please post an announcement?
From now on, I'll do that. आज कुछ हुआ भाई. I don't know what just happened.
हाँ sir, I was not able to join the class.
Got it. Even I am not able to join the class. You don't get that. मुझको भी password पूछा था.
हाँ sir, the same issue I was facing.
Yeah, that's the issue. I have created a new meeting and again I have raised the announcement part.
Therefore, I was saying that.
सर मतलब आप पूरा करिकुलम आप ही करेंगे या मतलब जो कोर्स होते हैं उसके हिसाब से दूसरा भी आते हैं?
किसके बारे में?
इंस्ट्रक्टर.
नहीं, for what you're asking?
देखो हो गया अभी पाइथन हो गया, नेक्स्ट हो गया जावा. तो ऐसा होता है ना, तो पूरा आप ही लेंगे या कोई और?
You will be getting total 3 or 4 instructors in your whole attend your classes.
Okay.
For the first 2.5 to 3 months, I'll be taking the classes with respect to Python. And from there on, you'll get a front-end guy, front-end instructor. You'll start with front-end and then you'll go with the back-end part.
Okay, so Python takes almost 3 months, is it?
Almost 3 months. If at all, see, that's what I'm trying to say. Since it is first week, we are finding some leisure period. Even I'm staying late, clearing some doubts and all, right? But from coming weeks where the actual peak of Python starts, we don't get a time to interact.
Okay.
Yeah, some topics will be tough, some topics will be easier to understand. And non-coding वालों को time लगता है सीखने के लिए. That's the reason that reading links which I am sending, right? Make use of it for like be clear that you would read at least go through those links once in a while before starting the class. If you make that as a habit, right, it will be easier for you for when it comes to the data structures part. Even the software CSC guys also find it difficult when it comes to data structures.
अभी क्या है ना, थोड़ा टाइम को शेड्यूल करने में थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है.
हाँ, हफ्ते टाइम वही इसके लिए दिया था लाइक दे रहा था एक हफ्ते. Okay then, if that is that.
Sir.
हाँ Chetan.
Sir, I'm facing little issue in concept of cloning and pushing repository.
Okay, कल 6 to 8 की क्लास है ना?
Yes.
Are you part of that? Doubts का सेशन क्लियर हो रहा है ना उसमें? सबसे पूछ रहा हूँ. Okay. Talk to them in that class. If it is not happening, then I'll make sure tomorrow at the end of the class, I'll take and create a Git repo and help you clone it to all of you. I'll just give a glance of how the Git works and all.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Bye, sir. Good night.
Good night, folks.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.